Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mike Copeland, and welcome to this edition of Moment with the Mayor. Boy, what a special day we have today for you with Ruth Ann Hackler, longtime Olathe volunteer in many capacities. Her career spans decades of volunteer service to the community, and many of us, Ruth Ann, were privileged to join you on your 90th birthday celebration recently. It was a packed house for sure. And you have a lot of friends in this city. Can you tell us a little bit about your career here in Olathe?
Well, I came here in 1949 when my husband had graduated from law school at Washburn, and we moved here, and he started his own practice at the State Bank building. And that was quite an adventure for us, and young married couple, and on a shoestring, and we came to town to model a Ford. Wish I had it now. It'd be worth some money. But anyway, one of the reasons we came to Olathe was we liked the idea of being close to a metropolitan area, but still being in a smaller town. We both had come from small communities, and I was able to get a job teaching business at the old St. John Memorial High School, which was the original high school in Olathe. And so that meant that we had a steady income and could eat.
That's always a bonus.
So Gene tootled around town in a Model A Ford, and through collections paid his first month's rent in his office. So that was kind of exciting. But from that teaching job and from my previous experience in education, that became a very big part of my life. And I don't know that I've ever really moved away from that. I've done other things, but most of them have some element of education in with them.
Now, you served on our public school board of education for 22 years, something like that?
22 and a half.
22 and a half years, and you served on our public library board for many years?
1 month short of 12 years.
So what are some of your proudest accomplishments in all those years of service to the community?
Well, I enjoyed, was proud of many things that I did. I think probably the years I spent on the Olathe Board of Education, because I can still see the benefits of what we did at that time. Olathe, I went on the board in 1960, I believe. And Olathe was just on the cusp of really starting tremendous growth. And it didn't come for a while. But the board foresaw what was going to happen and worked hard to be on top of the increase in student population. And I feel very proud that we met the challenge and that we have such a wonderful school system that continues.
You know, this year we have 5 perfect ACT score students in our district, and that's a rare achievement. Fewer than 0.1% of all students who take that test earn that. So for us, that would be a much smaller number than 5. And so you're right, we do have an incredible school system here, and the foundation upon which was built during your tenure as a board member.
I wasn't the only one on the board, Mike. We had a number of very dedicated people to serve on the Board of Education, and I think it shows.
Yeah. Well, you truly are a beloved and esteemed leader in this community with many years of sacrificial service for the betterment of our community to improve the quality of life for all of Olathans. With that in mind, you know, our community continues to grow faster than any other in Kansas, and there are those out there who have an interest in public service. What advice would you give to our viewers who are considering contributing to their community in such a big way as you did?
Well, what I contributed, to me it was a privilege to have the opportunity, and I think that's the key to it. There are opportunities for people to invest themselves in the community, and you just have to kind of look around where your interests are and what's available. And there are all kinds of places. I've spent a number of years, we helped get Good Samaritan, for instance, going in Olathe in the 1950s. I still go out there and volunteer. there are, you know, the school district, senior serving schools. We have several hundred people who invest their time as senior citizens in the school district, using talents that they have to help youngsters get ahead. The hospital wants volunteers. I think almost any entity in the community, if you think about it, there's opportunity for people to do some volunteering. And it takes dedication and some time, and somebody that doesn't demand a great big dinner at night for the women.
So somebody who doesn't demand a great dinner, would that be Eugene Hackler?
Well, he always had food to eat, we'll put it that way.
So tell us about Jacob Eugene. I understand that you are a grandmother, a newly minted great-grandmother. I'm sorry.
Great-grandmother as of yesterday morning, and this is my first great-grandchild. And he's going to be quite a delight in our lives, and I'm happy to be able to have him in the area and where I can spoil him rotten.
Well, that's terrific. That's really, really great. Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I think that that Olathe has always been a very giving community, and again, I would emphasize that everybody has a place here, and you need to find your niche and work at it.
Well, Ruth Ann, you're an extraordinary example of service to this great community, and I admire you greatly and want to say on behalf of this community that has benefited so mightily from your many, many years of service, thank you very, very much. And we're better off today because of you and your commitment to our community. And so on behalf of 130,000 Olathans, thank you very, very much. We greatly appreciate it and are much, much better off because of Ruth Ann Hackler.
You make me feel very humble. And I appreciate what you've done as mayor of this community, and it's you've given leadership and moved it forward, and that's what we need.
Well, you're kind. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the amazing Ruth Ann Hackler. Thank you for joining us, and if you'd like to learn about any volunteer opportunities within the city of Olathe, just give us a call at 971-8500. Have a great day.